You're listening to Potty Mouth Radio, the home of movies, music, television, and comedy.
Previously on Time to Die. Now this might be hard to believe, but the mage, sorcerer, actually did some magical damage to a goblin. If that's not shock enough, I was struck down by a massive goblin protector about 6 minutes after the party, as represented by Thelonious, recognised my talents as going beyond just my looks and ability to backstab by unofficially appointing me as party leader. Thankfully, the protector was dispatched by Umlaut, and just when it looked like the monk might do something useful like heal me, more enemies turned up looking for a fight. I'm Paul, and I'm playing Kalana, a stunningly beautiful female high elf who is also a rogue.
I'm Liz, and I'm playing Umlaut, a young half-orc fighter from the Nibblefeet tribe.
I'm Dave, and I'm playing Felomir Wolfborn, a half-elf wild magic sorcerer.
I'm Billy, and I'm playing as Thelonious the monk. Get it? A 9-foot-tall, 500-pound tiefling who until recently had never left the monastery.
I'm Drew, and I'm your dungeon master.
It's time to die.
Okay, welcome back to another episode of Time to Die, where we last left our intrepid heroes once again in the Sunless Citadel searching for the lost dragon Caltrix. Alongside them, their faithful kobold companion Meepo. Kalana, however, took a battle axe to the face.
Oh, no, not my beautiful face.
Not the face! Anything but the face!
If I heal her,
And
will
is
she
now
still be all fucked
on
up
the
and
ground.
munted?
No, Billy.
All she had was her looks, for fuck's sake.
Oh,
Certainly no personality.
But thankfully, Umlaut decided to attack the goblin protector that took down Kalana, and Billy is still in back doing nothing.
Yeah. Chilling like a villain.
Just
But
call me the
Felomir-
Kalana protector.
Thalomir came up.
Save the day.
Yep, he decided to stick it to the goblin protector, driving a knife into his neck and killing him. Being
Everyone
the real
was so
hero
surprised.
we always wanted.
Except Kalana, who's dead.
Except Kalana.
Unconscious, damn it.
Now, Umlaut was ready to, gouge out the eyes of the goblin protector, as she is to do with every fallen victim that comes across her path, as they do not come back to haunt her.
It's just for safekeeping. Just to be safe.
But from behind,
Sensible.
she hears someone sounding off what appears to be a firing.
Okay, first question, Drew. Do we need to re-roll initiative here, or
First
does this
answer.
count as the same battle?
God, no.
So
reroll.
right now, we'll keep that initiative. I'll roll new initiatives for the people that are going to be firing at you guys. Currently, the only person that was still in that round of initiative was the Goblin Protector and the Goblin Longbowman, but the Longbowman has run away.
You ran away and you buggered off.
When Umlaut hears them yell, aim and fire, she's just going to turn everyone and
Ugh.
be like, duck!
we're
that'll
all
solve everything.
behind a what? They can't see us, Umlaut. You're the only one they can see.
Ah. And then she'll just squat down and duck herself. She has excellent thighs, like very strong thighs, so she's quite a robust squat, I think.
It's all that ballet.
Exactly. Yes.
Thank God. I was worried with not robust thighs being a part of the thing.
I mean, part of it, I think, is she's an orc, so I imagine she has pretty robust thighs, but the ballet certainly would not be bad for them.
Those two look like ugly fuckers.
They kind of look like Baby Yoda. Are we fighting Baby Yoda?
Does.
So in the area that you are currently in, you see you hear goblins chanting from back in the room. Dozens of blunted, broken arrows lie on the cracked cobblestone floor. You see a few protrude from three crudely sewn, human-sized targets that are hung along the backside of the wall in the center south wall. The north wall of the room is separated from the south by a crudely mortared, crenellated half wall, and that's where you're hearing this count off for this apparent firing squad. You do see that a permanent camp kind of like lies north of that wall if you get close enough to it. And you can also smell something that possibly is cooking over a fire on a pot. So we are going to get some goblin action.
Is this a door opposite Umlaut there?
Umlaut loves a bit of goblin action.
Is a door.
So we could possibly bypass these guys and just bolt for that door.
Oh, you big sook.
We're going to roll initiative for that goblin. There's that goblin.
Oh.
And then we'll roll initiative for this other one that looks like it's kind of like doing the countdown for them. Okay. So they are going to take a pop shot at Umlaut because she is kind of distracted by a dead goblin protector.
Mm-hmm. And the fact that Kalana's, passed out on the floor next to him.
We'll take the 13, which misses for the first one. And
so they're shooting arrows at me, is what you're saying?
Yeah, they missed, though.
In that case, they're both arrows just sail harmlessly past me, basically.
Yes. So you can
bounce off your orcish skin.
put the 12 back. So we can start back up at the top of the initiative. Meepo is hearing this countdown of a firing squad. He can hear the clatter of arrows, so he is going to try and run in because he knows that Umlaut is possibly in danger.
It's his friend. And
it's his friend. So what? So 5, 10, 20. So Meepo's there.
Okay. Just there. Meepo's there.
Yeah.
He's not doing anything useful.
Meepo going to do anything?
Well, Meepo will move in and Meepo will ready his sling.
Okay. Meepo's a good
because
target
Meepo
for
had a
them
dagger.
Anyway. Draw them away from us.
You want to come in and join the fray, Thelonious?
You know what? You're totally
someone?
right. Meepo will stop there and take out his sling. So next up is the little goblins. They're going to take their movement to reload their arrows, and they'll take another shot at him.
Well, how come they get to go so early again?
Because
their initiative is out of 20. Their initiative out of 20. They had a surprise on you.
Yeah, okay.
The previous round.
Okay.
1 fires. A 19 does hit you.
Yes, it does.
7 piercing damage.
7, jeez.
Oof.
And the next one...
Guys, I'm going to need to nap soon if you guys keep needing more healing.
misses.
I'll sort myself out.
Thelonious.
All right. Well, obviously, I'm going to use my turn to heal Kalana. So I'm going to come in here and stand on the Goblin Protector's remains, and I'm going to cure her wounds.
Okay.
He was quite a big goblin. You could probably even sit on him.
There we go. I cure for 9.
Nice
so
and comfortable.
I don't know if that brings you all the way back to your top.
Almost. 90%
Almost.
to be precise.
Okay.
Almost.
What'd I miss?
Arrows coming at my face, mostly.
You see Thelonious sitting atop a dead goblin
Yeah.
that attacked you earlier.
How long does it take for Kalana's massive axe wound to just, re-heal?
Jesus. Is that a
Billy.
euphemism?
So
I was
unnecessary.
gonna say, boy, my axe wound is normal sized.
Some would say petite.
Some would say that there can be a great diversity of axe wounds, and
Every axe wound
everything
is
is
beautiful.
normal, there's a spectrum, okay? There is no normal.
There's your episode title.
Every axe wound is beautiful.
Oh dear. Can
All
I
right.
hit stuff
Oh, my
yet?
Lord.
Umlaut, it's your turn, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So I'm going to go "Arr!" when I see these two little fickers shooting arrows at me. I'm going to drop my great axe, whip out from my belt 2 small hand axes, and I'm going to throw them both at the same time angled at each of them. So I'm trying to hit them each
Oh,
with the
gosh.
hand axe, which would be
Someone's
fucking
got...
cool.
We
if I
need
could
Zack
do that.
Snyder slow-mo for this one.
Yeah.
Nobody needs Zack Snyder's slow-mo.
All right. So let's see how this goes. So
I'm trying to figure out if you can actually do 2 attacks at one time.
Well, surely they're one hand. So I'm
You
just
can with
literally
a third.
throwing both. That seems
No,
possible.
because it's one. It's just one throw.
Double kill.
So I got a 25 and a 24. So I actually got a critical hit on both of them.
Yeah,
Well,
but
you got a
is-
critical hit on the
On the first one.
25.
Yeah.
Well, no,
That's
because
the one. That's the one you want, Liz.
but I'm an umlaut. Because I'm an umlaut.
Yeah, you are.
Because I'm
And bless you
an
for it.
orc or a fighter, I actually get that one that allows me to critical hit on 19 or 20. So yeah. So
All
I'm
right,
just
so
trying to find
we'll,
the
I
thing.
say again, double kill.
Yeah.
All right. So,
That's where I can roll one of the weapons dice one additional time and add it to the extra damage.
you could. I was also going to have you roll for a critical hit chart.
Okay, yes, that's always fun. I think you usually let me get to do both, but that seems incredibly overpowered, and I feel bad about it.
Well,
So
we'll take the critical hit chart. You can roll a d20 for me.
okay, sounds good. Let's try that. 13.
13. 13 gives you a deep slice. So what you can do is you can roll your damage twice and add them together. And then at that point, if the creature is not dead, it's bleeding. So for the next minute, the creature loses 1d8 hit points at the start of each of its turns.
Oh, wow.
Until
Pretty
it
sure.
uses an action to staunch the wound.
Okay, so then.
Jeez, the rest
So-
of us are just along for the ride on this campaign.
So what am I? So am I rolling my two?
So you would roll your damage twice.
Okay, so here is for the first one.
Okay. It's dead.
It's
A lot.
It's
Roll-
real
Yeah,
dead.
don't
there's
even
the
need to
second
roll.
one. So the first
It's
one
dead.
I did I did
It's
25
dead.
damage.
It's
and
dead
the other
again.
one I did like 18 damage off. Okay, so basically I've just completely eviscerated these two small goblins with these hand axes that I threw. So they just basically, I like to think they just cleave directly through their skulls and split their heads in half neatly.
So you definitely killed one. I'm honestly trying to figure out if you can actually attack twice.
Because it's
Yeah, because I'm fairly certain you can only do the one attack until that's why at higher levels you actually get a second attack. Well, we'll do this. One of them is definitely dead.
Okay, cool. I just want to cleave straight through his brain, and I want it to like go down his nose, so then his eyes
Yeah, don't ruin
are
the eyes.
fine, but in two separate pieces of his head, so I can stab them later.
Sure. Okay.
I don't want to take away the magic, you know.
Surely
No,
it's
of
more
course not.
efficient to kill them through the eyes, and that's
Oh yes,
that way you don't.
umlaut, the pinnacle of efficiency and
All right.
intelligence.
You're up, Falamir.
Can I get through this crowded corridor?
You can move
move
through your friend.
Get through to here and crossbow this fucker in the face.
Yeah. So we'll give you disadvantage because you're firing.
Over the wall.
Over the wall.
Would I be better to go all the way up to the wall?
Maybe
I don't know.
just
You
thrown a
could.
hand
You
axe.
can't reach the wall. You were here 5, 10, 15.
Ah, yeah.
You've moved as far as you can, Dave.
Yep. Alrighty. Well, we'll see how this goes. Light crossbow. Boom.
So the 11 would not hit.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
I'm gonna
All
pat
right.
Falamir on the head and be like, "Good try." Is it Kalana's turn?
Yeah.
It is Kalana's turn. Kalana can get up and do her thing.
Right.
You won't,
That
you won't
worked
be
out
able to
really
stab
well
him in
before.
the butt, though, Paul, which I know is your
No,
favorite
it's-
thing.
I like stabbing things in butts, that's for sure.
I mean,
Can I reach its ass from here?
like I would
is it-
judge, but I feel like I
Where
don't
where
really
can
have
I
a leg
move to,
stand
Drew?
on.
If this is where I fell, where did I fall? Here.
So
You
from
were
wherever
here.
wherever your character fell, you can totally move from that point. I believe your movement is
So you
30.
can move
We're all 30.
here. That's as
That's
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you could make it
you
up
can make
to
it
the-
over the wall. Yeah.
wall.
Look, I would love to, in a fit of anger, go charging at them umlaut styles and try to stab them in the face as I leapt over or at least got to striking point. But given I'm not a fighter and I don't have two hand axes, I'm going to park my bum back here
So you're gonna do
and
nothing.
shoot my short bow.
So you're not hiding in the doorway that we've seen opposite.
Or just
You're
there.
hiding beside it.
Yeah, next to the doorway. Yeah.
So from where you are, Paul, you could
That one?
see the bigger recognizable goblin longbowman. You've seen two of
Oh,
them.
shot.
One ran
Right.
away. Yeah,
He's
you
the damaged
shot,
one.
You
so
shot
even
Is this
with
the one I
advantage,
shot
you might
before?
Kill him.
No, this is not the one you shot before.
Okay.
Oh,
But you can definitely try and shoot him at disadvantage.
Yeah, we'll give it a bash.
Bash him. Bash him. Let's get rid of these guys. I'm bored of fighting now.
19 and a 14.
A 14 hits.
Yeah. For
5 points of damage.
Luckily, that arrow did go straight through one of the wrists, so he's unable to use his bow.
Smooth.
Thank God. All right. Well, it is the goblin longbowman's turn, the one that you just shot at, Paul.
Yeah.
Through the wrist, remember?
Yes, definitely through the wrist.
Thankfully, he's left-handed.
He throws the bow.
Yep. He's actually going to take a shot at Falamir.
Oh, shouldn't have been cheeky about the wrist thing.
19, 6 points of damage.
Shit.
I think that might hit.
Stop rolling so high, Drew.
Nice, it's
Uh-huh.
program.
I've got no more spell slots either, guys. So we might have to drink some healing potions, or just take a little nap over here.
I think it'll be the short rest.
Yeah,
short
this
rest option.
seems like a safe place to have a sleep.
Maybe we should kill the people that are trying to kill us first, and then we can take a short rest.
I'm pretty sleepy now, though.
I know, but you have to tough it out.
You've done so much. No wonder you're tired.
Pretty sleepy.
All that standing around in corridors.
Yeah, have you
All
dealt
right.
any damage yet? Just out of curiosity.
I have not dealt any damage. I've
the
been
game?
too busy
No.
keeping you fuckers alive.
As a man of
my
God,
God.
he deals not to
Yes,
damage.
That's right.
It sounds like an excuse.
Well, It is the top of the round. Meepo's going to move up in front of Umlaut with his sling at the ready. Going to be trying to take one of those little goblins out, rolling at a disadvantage. Jesus
Ooh.
Oh,
Christ.
damn.
Yes.
son.
Disadvantage.
22 to 23.
At least Drew's high rolls
Wow.
continue when it's for us.
Yeah.
Not on damage, they don't.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's a sling. What do you want? He's throwing pebbles at him. All right. Well, that did some damage.
Which goblin was he aiming at? Was that at the longbowman or the Yoda?
No, he shot at the smaller one.
Okay. So that's the first damage that
So-
was taken, isn't it?
No, it got a hand axe. It just didn't get a lot of damage from it because it was the second one.
All right. Well,
Can't be
he's
very
going
well.
to. That goblin is going to get his bow ready. He's going to try and take another shot.
I think Meepo's in front there.
Nah, he's going to shoot at Dave.
All right. He'll take a shot at Meepo. Hopefully, Meepo does not die. Oh, fuck me!
Shit.
Is Meepo dead?
Meepo
Have you got some kind of
exploded.
modifier going on, Drew? I don't think you've rolled less than 18 today.
He's just got the luck of the gods.
How does a goblin get 25? It can't have +5 anything.
Because it was a natural 20,
Yeah, because it's
and the
plus
goblin
5
and
to
the goblin
hit, right?
the goblin has a +5.
Fuck. Are you
Because-
sure that he wasn't shooting at Dave?
Oh man!
All right. Fuck.
Okay. Yeah. So Meepo. Jesus. All right. Meepo goes down.
So is Meepo dead? Unconscious?
No.
Meepo's not dead.
But he's making death
but
saving throws?
Meepo is not. Meepo's not doing. Meepo definitely now has to make a saving throw.
Oh,
Eek.
fuck.
Meepo's got an arrow through his head.
Oh, natural 20.
That means he immediately
going
wakes
on?
up, right?
I-
That's-
Leaps
I
to his
don't
feet,
know.
fully
How are
healed.
you only
I
rolling nat
don't know.
20s today, Drew?
I don't know. Okay, so Meepo gets 2 automatic death saving throws, successes, which actually puts him at 2 out of the 3. So that's going to be Meepo's turn. It's going to go, to Thelonious
Okay.
is next in line.
All right. Look,
Not Baby Goblin? I mean, Baby
Baby
Yoda?
Goblin took Baby Yoda
Goblin
took the
shot
shot at
Meepo.
Meepo, which almost
yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah,
killed
yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Jesus.
All right. Look, I hate to do this as a man of God. I've never left a monastery. I have no experience with anything, but I feel like maybe now that Meepo's down, should we switch sides? I'm wondering if I use my turn to just walk up there, put my hands up and say in Goblin, hey, we join you.
No.
I mean, well,
And that's
what
his-
loyalty?
I don't
What
I
loyalty
don't
can
wanna
you
get
have to
join.
the
shot.
kobolds? Like, I don't know.
We're not
Meepo's-
losing this battle, Billy.
Meepo,
Have
well,
some-
who's,
I mean,
who
sorry,
says,
Thelonious.
who says it's losing? Who says
You're
it's
9
losing?
feet tall. Grow a pair.
Meepo's been useless anyway, and now he's out of our way. Let's just I don't know.
I consider whether or not we really need a monk in this party, and his back looks really good.
Okay. Okay.
Amla would say, but I think it basically comes down to Meepo isn't shooting arrows at us, and the
Okay,
goblins
all
are
right.
shooting arrows at us.
I'm done with the
Seems
arrow
pretty
shooting,
logical.
then. I'm jumping over
Okay.
the wall, and I am going to try and hit the Baby Yoda
Squash
looking
them.
one with.
I mean,
my-
you're a 9-foot tiefling, and he's Baby Yoda. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you're just going to squash
I'm
him.
gonna
with your
swing
body
my,
weight.
jump over
gonna
the wall
swing
onto
my
him.
my mace at it.
Swing your mess at him. That's
And did I
euphemism.
just completely miss?
That's a 6.
Yeah.
The 6 does not hit.
Yeah. So now I'm trapped in this room with these fuckers. Someone come and help me.
No,
You instantly regret your decision.
I'm not in here with you. You're in here with me. Okay. Go on.
I'm loud. Is it?
I mean, no, sorry. It is. Sorry. I
It's
totally
Umlaut's
skipped
turn.
like 2 people there. Yeah, Umlaut.
Amnat's like, damn it, I've run out of axes. So she can't throw anything. Could I throw the cornichon or whatever it was?
Throw a fistful of caltrops.
Caltrops, that's what it was. I knew it was some
No,
weird
throw cornichons at
foreign
them.
sounding C word.
Pelt them with gherkins.
I was gonna just there's some spikes on there. She kind of thinks about it for a second. It's like, oh, I guess not. And then she'll run up to hurdle the wall as well.
Don't forget to pick up your great axe before you run.
So, like, did you pick up your axe?
Yes, she would have, because she would have gone
Yeah,
swinging with it, like
yes.
picked it up and used like the momentum to
Of
like
course I
swing
did.
it as a swingy. That would have been quite funny though if she didn't, but I will be sensible this one time. So yes, she comes hurtling over the wall with the great axe and swings for the
What's your
long bowman? Short bowman.
speed?
Do I still have slowed
30.
speed because of my ouchy feet?
No, because I healed you.
Oh,
I healed
Yeah.
her. Yep. So
Okay.
you're fine.
yeah. So if you want, you could actually at 30 speed, you could land behind the goblin
Yeah, I want to do that. That'd be
Do
sick.
it.
Okay. Like I'm gonna go.
as you leap and gracefully
Correct.
through the air.
Yeah, I'm going to be there, and I'm going to go for whichever one looks less damaged.
Kill the longbowman because he's got another turn next.
Either way.
Okay, so I'll go for the.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Just scratch that. They're one after each other.
I'm going to
So-
go for the longbowman because that's what I said I would do before. So I'm going to go in there and swing at him with my great axe, and I'm going to.
Oh, fucking hell.
That is a 7. A 7 does not hit.
I guess I got.
As she misses the longbowman, could she hit the baby?
Yeah,
Yeah, like
maybe
that.
her
Swing
axe
around.
is so bad.
It's a great axe. It's got a fairly large
It's not a
sweep
big
on it.
room. But then maybe he'll say I accidentally hit Thelonious. So let's not.
Yeah.
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 Swings it like
No.
a cat and just takes out everyone in
That's
the
all right.
room.
I've been useless anyway, Liz.
I'm like, I'll
True.
try not to
Got
kill
me
you
back up to
even
9?
so. No, yeah, you keep me alive, so that's nice.
So Falamir's up.
Hey, you know that thing called magic that you do?
Yeah, but I worked out that my light crossbow's got a higher percentage of doing more damage.
I'm
'Cause
so
Seriously?
I'm so glad we have a
Well,
wizard here to
firebolts-
shoot a crossbow.
Yeah.
Sorcerer!
Mage.
But the
Why do we bother bringing a mage into the party if you can't even fucking use spells?
Well, the firebolt's 1d10. The crossbow is 1d8 plus 2. So the chance of damage is higher with the crossbow.
Also, with the
Which one?
firebolt, wouldn't it potentially hit me and Thelonious, or is it only a 5 foot?
No,
Oh,
No,
it
apparently
barely
there's no
sparks.
splash
This
damage
guy
and no
hasn't started
burning.
a fire
Oh,
with that
fuck
thing.
off.
It's more
I
like
can light a cigar. But if I want to not have a disadvantage, I need to be right up at the wall, don't I?
yeah.
Look, you're a level 1 bloody mage. You are a disadvantage walking.
Oh, look, I'm boldly still attacking with 2 health rather than hiding in a
Mate,
corridor
just
like
jump
a
in
Why
there.
don't you
Nine
turn around and
daggers.
attack Kalana?
Just use the dagger again. Jump in there with us and dagger them.
I think he should just be like, Kalana, I've had enough of your shit. Just turn around and start like stabbing at Kalana with a dagger and be like, I'm not a mage.
Or Dave,
yeah.
use your turn to
One,
open this door and see what's in there.
There might be 9 fucking goblins in there.
No.
Let's just deal with what we've got first.
But it could be
Look.
gold bullion or kittens.
Yeah.
Billy started the episode really well by healing me. From there, it's all been downhill, mate.
I mean, I've never been outside of a monastery.
Let's surrender. Let's change.
The monastery
sides.
had one
Let's open
door.
doors.
All right. I'm going to crossbow the...
You'll still be
Maybe
at a
fucker.
disadvantage, though, because you're shooting from close range, but...
Well,
Yeah, but it's still
he's,
Do it
better
he's
than
anyway.
also
using a
still
fucking
he's fine.
1d4
They're going
dagger.
to ignore Dave now because I've got 2 people in the room with him, so I think it's a safe.
He's also like he's up close enough where he's
Oh,
not.
Yeah.
20 to
Natural
hit.
20? Hey, this is going to suck if I have to stop giving Dave shit.
I think we're all giving Thelonious shit now for
Yeah.
wanting to go and fucking be a cheese-eating surrender monkey.
You killed the goblin.
I didn't know he was French.
I love the fact that our wizard's best attribute is as a fighter.
He's like, fuck this magic shit. I denounce it. All right, whose turn?
So it's mine. So I'm going to do the same thing as Dave, then march forward and remove my disadvantage and try and shoot it in the back of the head.
Okay.
As it looks. Because I can't leap the wall and pull my rapier out and stab it, can I, Drew?
Well,
If I
no, because
drop
you
my
would
short bow.
you could drop your short bow as a free action, draw your rapier, and then move up, but not
But I
draw,
can't attack.
move up and attack.
I think this thing's going to be dead by the end of the next round, so I'm just going to shoot it with my short bow again. Or try to.
Okay.
And I'm not going to hit.
Nope.
An 8 does not hit.
I like the way I hit from the other end of the corridor, but walk up within 10 feet of the thing and I can't hit it. What is he, fucking Jean-Claude Van Damme, this thing?
Well, now
I
it's
like
his
to think
turn.
Felamir's just sitting there quietly giggling to himself when he sees you fumble your weapon.
Not on 2 health, he's not.
Errant
Coughs
elbow
blood
might end
and
the
is like-
poor mage's life.
Yeah.
So this goblin longbowman is going to drop its bow. It's going to pull out its scimitar,
And shit its
and it's
pants.
going to
'Cause
it's going to walk
against
up
all
and
of us.
try and take a
Oh, can he-
swing.
And he gets
at
attack as
Thelonious.
well? Because he dropped it and pulled out his weapon. I thought
Well,
that's a turn.
dropping is a free action.
Yeah,
it's
I
not
did
gonna.
that.
But pulling it out?
Oh no, you're right. Sorry, he'll pull it out and he'll move up. Paul's like, I just tried.
Exactly.
No, you're right. Sorry.
I whip it out.
Bloody God, not being fair.
No. Okay, so Meepo, back at the top of the round, Meepo's going to try and another death saving throw to try and
Oh, yeah.
save his life.
Meepo's nearly dead. I forgot about that.
That's why it's
Meepo
save death.
rolls. Okay, so it's above a 10. So Meepo
Hooray.
saves. Meepo saves and stabilizes at 0. So he is just simply unconscious.
Okay.
All right, and then it goes to, well, it would have gone to the last goblin, but he's dead. Now it goes to Thelonious, who has an angry goblin in front of him.
Yeah,
Chance to redeem himself.
I'm going to hit it with my mace.
Thelonious holds out his hand to shake
And
hands
I'm
and
not.
surrender.
I'm not saying I'm going to try hit it with my mace. I'm saying I'm going to hit it with my mace, and I roll an 18.
And you do!
Hey!
Woo!
I hit
And
that
you
bitch.
hit.
Hit for 6.
Yay. You bludgeon his face.
All right. You smack him in the face. He does not look good,
Oh,
But he's not dead.
Almost dead.
but he
Yeah.
is not dead. But thankfully,
I think I
all
did
that's there.
Yeah.
7 points of damage to him I did earlier, so he cannot be well at all.
Okay.
No.
I'm not like, okay, I'm just over this, so I'm just, you need to die right now. And then she's gonna try and hit him with a great axe. And she hits him with her great axe, doing 24 to
Yeah, she
hit.
does.
He is
Yes, sir.
cleft in twain.
And she can roll for damage twice, but I'm imagining
You-
14 damage will probably suffice to kill this guy.
He's very dead.
All right, I'm like, and smash, and then he dies, and then I'm like, it's like, okay, now I need to find my little hand axes, and I need to stab all these guys in the eyes. So we just need a minute
Right.
here, guys.
While she's stabbing the eyes,
And finding her hand axes and picking them back up.
Can the rest of us check that these doors are locked or something to see that no one else is going to barge in while we're all
Yeah, well, we
half
know
dead?
the other goblin got away, so
Yeah.
we can expect reinforcements at any point.
So I
would
think we
imagine.
need to check these doors are locked or see if there's something nearby we can barricade them with. Like, is that something we can do, Drew?
Is that a door behind the
There's 2 doors. Yeah, there's one
Is-
in each
two
room.
But is
doors,
there
yeah.
another one at the back of this room as well? Is that a door?
Falamir, do you have anything that could, like, lock them or something? What magic do you have?
Don't. He's got no magic.
So
mate.
you have a door.
I have a firebolt and a big mage hand.
That's
You got a
it.
door. here towards the south,
Yep.
towards the northwest, and then a door far
There is a
north
door
at the
top,
end
yeah.
of this
So
little
there's 3
corridor.
doors. We can't
Yeah.
watch them all. We don't know which way that goblin went, do we?
But can we check that they're
You,
locked or
you don't.
barricade them?
Well, actually, from your position, Paul, you do know that he ran northward, but that
Alright, so-
still leaves 2 doors.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Because we need a rest. Like Meepo is he's stable, but he's got no health. I have no spell slots left. Dave is nearly dead. Like we need to rest somewhere. But I'm
I feel like we
worried
only
that
woke up an
Whoa,
hour
hang on.
ago.
It's been a big day.
It's been an hour. Tops. It's probably been about
I mean-
15 minutes. since
I don't
mean,
disagree. We need to rest,
We
but
could
I
get a
don't know
lot
if we're going to
done
be
before
allowed
breakfast.
to.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
I'm worried
who's got
about.
health potions?
Certainly, we can't rest here with all of these doors unless we can barricade them. But I'm worried if we go back and rest in another room, by the time we get back here, these rooms
To
could
fight
just be
all these-
crawling with
Exactly.
yeah.
Can we just do a short rest and we each take turns to like guard the door, whatever others are doing the short rest? So at least get that and we can use some hit dice to recover. Meepo will just stick out of the way to sleep it off for a long rest while we keep going.
We
He's not
understand
being any
Meepo's
help.
fucking useless.
Yeah. I
mean,
no,
yeah.
he doesn't know where he's going any more than we
That-
do.
That's my thought. I'm wondering if we just leave Meepo here. That's
Yeah,
why I
let's put
wanted
him
to
in one of
switch
these
sides to the
little
goblins.
areas.
Meepo's not helpful.
Hey, Umlaut, Meepo's eyes look pretty intact at the moment.
Well, he's not
Because-
dead. He's
Right.
just sleeping.
See, here's my thing, guys. If we defer sides at this point,
Paul, that's
we
a warning. You might shift your alignment to evil.
Yeah, because we might be able to get in on this ransom. Like, if we want some,
Yeah,
some
but we
cash,
don't. The ransom's less important than getting the key from the.
Is it? We don't even know where
Kobolds.
that key leads to. We know
So wait a
nothing
minute.
about
Well, it's
that
gonna-
key.
Wait, what are you
It's
proposing?
important enough to be on a
We're
shrine.
trying to save lives here, Thelonious. Aren't you good alignment?
Yeah, what fucking god do you serve?
Yeah, Umlaut will turn to Thelonious and just say, "Are you changing? Are you like falling in love with money? Is
No,
money your
no.
god now?"
Here's my thing. I just think we need to think more critically about this because we know nothing about either of these sides. We don't know which side is good. For all we know, the kobolds.
We know one of these sides took.
One side's just been nice to us. The other one has killed us numerous times.
I have no doubt we're going to need to kill some kobolds before this is all over. But we're going to rescue the villagers.
I know, but we don't know where the villagers are. We don't know if the villagers have anything to do with this dragon. We're kind of getting ourselves into a situation here that might have
I
nothing
think
to
we're
do with
probably
point.
past the point of being able to make friends with the goblins anyway.
Like-
We've just
Nah.
killed their protector and about 5 others.
There can't be that many more of them.
But like back up in this room,
a
we
level
found
1
the
adventure.
remains of one of the parties. We found the remains of their whatever he was, fighter
ranger,
or something, the
yeah.
ranger.
That have
But-
been killed by goblins.
Well, no, he'd been killed by the rats. That was a room full of mama rats and stuff. We don't know if the goblins
Oh,
have
yeah, yeah.
anything
Oh, that
to
one,
do
back
with
then.
our adventurers. Like,
Why-
I just feel like
Well,
we're
they
rushing
stole-
into
but they
helping
stole the
kobolds, and we
dragon
don't know who's
and-
good.
Why don't we just put Meepo in a corner and put a blanket on him and we can all take a little bit of a rest and just feel a bit better and maybe have a little cup of tea and then we can keep walking and then if we see any other goblins we could try and talk to them and talk them into giving us their dragon or whatever we want to do, but we don't feel like shoot them in the face right away. We could shoot them in the face second if we wanted.
Yeah.
I am assuming, by the way, that a bunch of goblins can't take a dragon. So this dragon's got to be some kind of
Well,
symbolic
it's a baby
dragon.
dragon. It was in a little cage. It's a baby
Maybe it has
dragon.
an orb of
okay,
dragon
yeah.
kind that I've just heard about on Dungeons and Daddies.
Look, no free plugs, thanks, Liz.
It's a great podcast.
Thankfully, Umlaut has been listening to podcasts.
Yes.
It's a great podcast. And yeah. So
all right,
how about
so-
we do that, Thelonious? And then that way, if you want to make friends with them, you can. And I'll wait to shoot them in. Well, I won't shoot them in the face.
Yeah.
I'll,
We'll all
axe them
wait
in
round
the
a corner
face.
while you go and try and play nice with them.
and then when you
after
die,
they
we'll go
shoot
and
you-
avenge your death.
Yes.
Okay. And then she wants to
then you
try
can-
and pat Thelonious on the head, but I'm thinking he's probably too tall for that. But
So
she'll
how
try.
many-
So
how
she'll
many-
actually end
how
up probably
many health-
stroking his face. I
How
think.
many health potions do we have? We only have 3, yeah? And
I've
Meepo
got one.
can't take
Someone
one of
if
those
you-
anyway. 'cause
We've
he's
got.
unconscious.
I think we bought 4.
No,
but
Liz-
Umlaut
Liz
said that
didn't
she
buy
didn't want one.
No.
No, so we only
No, but
bought
I
3.
thought because 4 were put on the counter.
Yeah, but Liz
and we
didn't
said
buy
we'll
one.
take them. But that wasn't when we bought them. Umlaut said she didn't want one when we went to hand them around to everybody after
No,
we
I thought you
purchased
each
them. I
bought
think.
your
Nah.
own or something.
We bought our own. Liz
Regardless,
didn't buy one. We've only
we
got
can just
3.
take a short rest and use hit dice
okay.
to recover hit points. So let's
Well,
do
I
that.
guess we'll see whether we get attacked, but okay.
No, I mean I can guard you. It's only short rest. Is only 20 minutes.
All right. So where do we want to do that? Do we want to do that in this room where the goblins were, or do we want to do that back in this hallway? here?
No, where the
where
goblins
Meepo
were, because
is?
that's where they're going to come from. And if they come from the south, then we've got that wall to protect us and actually get a little bit of cover. So I think we go
Yeah,
into
so
the
you
room.
guys will
You
go
also
in there,
have
do your
three
rest while
different
that,
doors you could
and then
check.
I'll-
The only
Sorry,
thing
Drew?
is that there are 2 doors in that room, so there are 2 different ways that they could be coming from.
They're not sneaking up on us.
Okay, all right. Well, in that case, I'm going to come out here and pick Meepo up and carry him into the room.
Yes, tuck him under a nice blanket.
Which room?
Whichever one has a
into
nicer
the room
blanket.
where I am, the room where we just killed all of the goblins.
Are there,
Oh, okay. sure.
Is there a nice blanket? Meepo likes
Um,
blankets.
Well, actually, Liz
So,
makes
I
a
mean,
good point. How
you
about we
could-
search the room as well to see if there's anything
Yeah.
in here?
I'm not really sure that was my point, but sure. That sounds like a good idea.
I was going to say that because I want to recover my crossbow.
Yeah, so I've already picked up my
Bolts as
hand
well.
axes
Yeah.
from there, and now I've actually moved out
Yeah.
to stab this guy in the eyes, the goblin protector. And I'll search his body as well after I stab him in the eyes.
So you're not really sure about finding any blankets. Now, there's enough tattered pieces of leather that the goblins are wearing. I guess you could just like precariously place the leather over Meepo's body. It could provide some warmth. It's rather stinky, but
I feel like Meepo's probably rather stinky.
you leave Meepo alone.
All right. So if I take a short rest, does that redo my spell slots?
No.
No.
So in that case, I don't need a rest at all then, because
Does it recover hit
I
points?
either have a long rest or nothing, because I don't have any hit points down.
Yes, it,
So a short rest is something that's like about an hour in which you do something not strenuous. You do like eating, drinking, reading, tending to wounds. So it says here, a character can spend 1 or more hit dice at the end of a short rest up to the character's maximum number of hit dice. You are first level characters, you have 1 hit dice, which is equal to the character's level. For each hit die spent this way, the player rolls the die, which is specific to your character class, and adds the character's con modifier to the roll. The character regains hit points equal to the
Okay.
total number.
So all 3 of you guys need a short rest, and Meepo needs a
Hmm.
long rest. I don't need anything.
I've just rolled, there's a hit dice option. So I've just rolled that and I've got 9. So does that mean I recover 9 hit points?
So you recovered, 9 hit points.
Okay, so are we leaving
I think we just
Meepo
cope.
here then? Or?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll hide him under leather. Yep.
I'm back to full. Hooray.
Woohoo!
All
How
right.
do
and-
I just.
So we're all on full health then. All right.
Yeah.
Yep.
So Billy, this is
Well,
just a
are
good
we,
lesson
Drew?
to
We're
you
gonna wait for
to
the
manage
GM.
your hit points. Like, sorry,
we get
manage
through
your
that hour?
spell slots.
Sure. I mean, you can say that an hour, passes by.
Okay.
In fact, who's the only one that's staying awake? Was Thelonious
I'm
staying?
st-
Oh
I'm
no,
staying
you
awake.
were going to long rest.
No, I'm not. I'm staying
Okay.
awake.
No,
I'm
no,
doing
no.
nothing. I'm doing no rest.
Okay, so if you're the only one resting, then I would like you to give me a percentile.
35.
I'm resting over by this goblin protector, and because he's a nice big chap, I'm using him as a pillow.
Okay, there you go.
Why are you down there,
Okay.
Liz?
Just for funsies.
Well, the hour for the long rest goes unimpeded.
Yay.
Excellent. All right.
Did I
All right.
find anything on his body? The goblin protector?
It's a very good point.
I want another necklace. Or maybe some earrings to match, like teeth earrings.
You find a pheasant carcass has actually been attached to his like side. It's not even like a belt. It's like a thick piece of like leather strap that's been wrapped around his side. But you find a pheasant carcass.
Does it have feathers?
Fancy.
I would like to pull one of the feathers out and put it into my hair.
Okay. So as you are you gonna like just pick one, or are you gonna find one that you really like?
Yeah, I want to find one that's really pretty. And then that way
Okay.
I'm going to look really pretty because I've got a
Okay,
feather
so
and a
as you-
necklace and a
As you are
tutu.
like kind of like picking at the feathers, you notice that underneath the breast of the pheasant, something inside actually is like glowing.
Okay, that's
Ooh.
weird. I think I would call over to Felomir and say, I think I've got magic accidentally here. Can you come look at this? There's some accidental magicking. I just wanted a feather. I think this one's pretty. So I'll show him my pretty feather and the glowing weirdness.
I'll investigate this glowy thing. Do I need
Okay.
to do a perception check or something?
This should go well.
Hey, I'm up 2 kills this.
It's magic. No, I've got much more faith in your fighting ability.
You're just jealous that you didn't find the creepy glowing pheasant corpse.
No, I'm very happy you found it. Believe me.
You are now. Just wait until you see the magical treasures into a certain death that is coming our way.
Alrighty. God, do I do that?
Performance.
It's a performance check.
I mean, you could sing
Are
me
you
a
dancing
song
for
while
the
you do it.
pheasants?
Are you dancing? Well, he's certainly doing something for our pleasure.
His dance is one of my heart.
Okay.
Does it help?
So with a 14 perception check, you definitely look down at the pheasant that she is holding in her hands, and the breast of the pheasant, where she was plucking the feathers, is indeed glowing a little.
You confirm it's glowing. This is excellent.
Well, I mean,
I thought a
don't know what
14 would do more than
I don't know
confirm
what
what
else. I mean,
Umlaut
Can I-
had discovered without
I'll
rolling.
pull out my dagger and I go, should I stab
okay.
it and pull out the glowing
yeah,
bit?
I reckon you slice it open. Yeah.
You're not even
Yeah, I
there,
was about to do
Thelonious. You're like doing your own thing. I asked the magic man.
Yep, I shall get my dagger and
I can
very
stab
carefully.
it. I'm a good stabber.
That's all right, Umlaut. You've done enough. You do the eyes, and I'll
you
do
not-
the
Okay.
pheasant.
Did you not see when he stabbed that thing through the... I didn't see it, but you all did when he stabbed that goblin through the throat?
Yeah, I think when
Face?
he says you can do the eyes, I'm like, oh, okay, and then I'll take the pheasant back and very carefully stab the pheasant's eyes, really lightly, just a little tiny, because I imagine they're quite little, and I'll stab those up like, there
Couple
you
of
go,
toothpicks.
and then hand the pheasant back to him, and then
I'll very, very carefully slice the breast of the pheasant open. Yeah, wait till I explode in a fiery ball of evil hellfire, and then
okay,
we'll
so
pause.
you
I would
are
laugh and
you're
laugh.
you're slicing open the pheasant, Falamir.
Gently, carefully, and slowly.
Okay, so you just slicing it open. Okay, as you
To
slice
try
it
and
open,
see what's causing the glowing.
right? As you slice it open, the glowing becomes a little bit brighter.
and it's
All right, there is a red hue to it all because whatever's inside that is glowing is definitely covered in blood. So,
Is it time to
do you
die?
do anything else? Is it time to die?
But pull it out, Dave. Pull the glowy thing
I'm
out.
not going to just stick my hand.
Oh, look.
I mean, it's cut open. Can I just sort of tip whatever it is out of the pheasant without touching it?
You want to do that? You just want to tip it over?
Yeah.
Okay. So as you tip it over, whatever it is, along with a little bit of entrails, it spills to the ground, but something falls and you see it glowing, and suddenly it stops right below the pheasant. It doesn't hit the ground.
Ooh.
It almost shakes and rattles a bit, and it just zips right up above your head, and it just starts.
Oh, it's a golden snitch.
And it starts glowing, and it's just rotating right above
All
your
right,
head.
fuck it. I reach up and grab it
Why didn't you use your mage hand?
Oh,
because
yeah.
I can't grab things.
Oh, okay.
That's
I
fine.
was
yeah.
told by God I can, stroke shit. That's about all it's good for.
That's fine.
Just
So
his
you
real hair.
you reach up, you reach up and you grab it, and you suddenly feel a little
Explode.
bit
Explodey.
a little bit more protected, as you now have a 13 armor class
Suck it.
rather
Everyone
than
else.
a 12.
Yeah.
So wait,
And that is
All
a
right.
There's a
perfect
lot of
place.
build-up.
what do you have?
Perfect place
What do you have?
to die. So he found an ion stone of protection.
Oh.
So
Oh,
now
well, I
you will have
pop
a
that in a little
constant
belt bag?
floating little ball of stone that goes around your head, and it gives you a +1 to your AC.
Can someone else come and grab it and steal it, or is it bonded to me now? Or something?
So I mean, it right now it's to you. It does require attunement, so you would need to spend time with it, unless you want to pass it off to someone else and they can attune to it.
Oh, it's the fucking helmet from Honor Among Thieves all over again.
That was hilarious.
Falamir, keep the bloody thing. You need it. And
It didn't
you
do
were
the
the one
pheasant
that were
much
brave
good,
enough
but-
to do something
I
about
don't
Yeah.
think he was offering it to you, Kalada, so I think
it. No.
it's very magnanimous
Okay,
of you to say to
And
keep it.
I'm
We're not gonna
rather
try snatch
dubious.
it, though.
It certainly didn't do the pheasant any good.
Just-
All right.
Nice.
Well,
well,
which
well
of
there's an
these-
argument to say give it to Umlaut because she's the one that runs into battle the most.
No,
So that's where I was
Umlaut
going
would
from.
say, no, you need it, fragile little magic man.
Yes.
There you go.
I agree with
Yeah.
Umlaut.
All right.
I pop it in my pouch to attune to next time we do a long rest.
Now
Nice.
that we're all
Okay.
healed up and stuff, do we want to? Which of these 3 doors do we want to go through, gang? Like, where are we heading next?
We do know our goblin friend ran through one of the north doors.
Yeah, but
So,
is that towards the
do we want to
dragons? or
avoid
is
that?
just to
Well, you'd
find
have to
more help?
assume.
I
so.
think Umlaut is gonna.
He's going to find more help where the dragon is, because that's where you would keep the dragon.
I
Right?
think Umlaut's gonna go. Okay, so now that you're all protected and those ones have had a nap and everybody's happy, let's look through this door over here and just walk straight over to
course
the
you
door
would.
right here and open this door without asking for approval
You're
or
not going
anything.
to
'cause
ask
she's-
us for advice, okay?
No, I think she's just gone. Do you know what? I
thought-
want to see what's through this door. So she opens
I
this
thought
door.
we landed on not opening doors 2 episodes ago, Umlaut, but okay.
Yeah, Umlaut should really remember to listen.
All right. Umlaut, as you open the door, the light peers in from behind you, and you hear the rattle of chains. You see some small figures move in the darkness and huddle into a corner. And then you see a pair of hands reach up and grab a set of bars encased in a metal cage. And all you hear is, "Please, let me go."
Next time on Time to Die.
Umlaut is going to run out of the room and go back to Meepo and pick Meepo up and carry Meepo into the
Oh,
room
no.
and show them Meepo
Oh,
and
they're
go,
going to think
doing?
that you killed
we're friends
Meepo.
with your friend. This is your friend. He's our friend. We like
Oh.
Meepo.
As you
As you
hold
brandish the corpse of their compatriot.
as you
He's
hold
not
the
dead.
limp,
He's just sleeping.
the limp
He's pining
body
for
of
the
Meepo.
fjords.
You're like, look at him! Look at your friend!
I would be shaking him in front of them. I'd be sort of cradling him like a baby. And I'd be like, look, we're just taking care of him. We're friends with your friends.
Thanks for listening to Time to Die. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do that at pottymouthradio.com or pottymouthradio@gmail.com or on all the socials at pottymouthradio.